Hello friends, it's me again, May. I hope that you're doing okay. In today's video, I am going to show you the pages that I did for June in my Hobonichi A6 planner. So this is what my planner looks like now. It's gotten really chunky on the side. First, I want to show you my mood tracker for the first half of the year. If I would change something about the mood tracker, it's that I would probably use more contrasting colors. It's harder for me to see the difference between these colors because they're mostly muted and neutral. So that's one thing that I would change next year, I think. And then this is my gratitude log from January up to June. And here are my monthly calendars. So this is for December, January, February, March, April, May, and for June. So this is what we did last month, and this is what the calendar looks like, completely filled out. So now I'm going to show you my daily pages. On this side here, I just decorated the page using floral washi tapes from the washi tape shop. And then I just put a couple of quotes about June. And then for Thursday, I put down this sticker of food because after a long time, I finally finished all of the DLCs of the game Overcooked on my Nintendo Switch. And it was really fun. And on to June 2nd. This was heavily inspired by Helen of the Coffee Monsters Co. I love her little doodles, so I thought I would do it on my planner as well. So I just doodled my favorite Japanese bread that they served during lunchtime that day. And there was a typhoon, so I made a doodle of this very angry but cute cloud. And yeah, so as I said, it was inspired by her. Then on the 3rd of June, I wrote about the Daiichi nuclear disaster after watching the documentary The Days on Netflix. It's really interesting and I highly recommend it if you're interested in what happened in Fukushima after the tsunami and the nuclear disaster. And on Sunday, I'm really proud of this. I'm not really good at drawing, so I try to keep it simple, but I really like how this looks. We went to a Filipino birthday party, and if you're Filipino, you know that it's not a Filipino birthday party without lumpia. I really like this doodle, and then like Helen in her video, I created a menu of what we ate from that party. And then on Monday, we bought stackable shelves on Amazon and we assembled them ourselves. So it was really nice to reward. Right after we assembled the shelves and put them together, we had McDonald's French fries. On June 6th, it rained just when I got home, so very lucky. So I put down this cute rainy Totoro sticker, and then I made a doodle of this melon because they serve that during lunchtime at school. So melons are usually really expensive here in Japan, but in the summer it's in season, so it's not expensive, and you usually know that it's already summer when they start serving melons during lunchtime. So for June 7th, a couple of our friends from the Philippines visited and we met them in Harajuku. So we had boba milk tea, we had pizza and lasagna, we had craft beer in Shibuya. It was really fun. So I just put down this cute bear and bunny sticker over here. On June 8th was Thursday, and I picked up croissants after a long day at work and shared them with my husband. So I put down this bread sticker here. And then I was obsessed reading The Bookshop on the Corner by Jenny Colgan. It made me want to move to Scotland. I just couldn't put that book down. So you can still see me write about it on the next page. So here I just put down this girl sticker and this house sticker over here. By the way, if you want to check out some Japanese stationery, I have my shop and my Patreon link down below. Thank you so much for your support. So on the 10th, we went to Tsukiji Market here in Tokyo for breakfast, and I just put down these cute food stickers. We had A5 Wagyu barbecue with rice. So it was a bit expensive, but absolutely worth it. It was so delicious. And then we had ice cream. My husband had grilled squid, and I bought a t-shirt for him as well. So I just made a little receipt here with the price on the right side. And then on Sunday, I was back to reading. So I was reading Weird Things People Say in Bookshops. And it's such a funny book. I highly recommend it. And you can read it for like in one sitting or in one day. For example, like here, it says, I'm looking for a book called I Know Why the Care Bears Sing. Or did Anne Frank ever write a sequel? So it's about funny, weird things people say in bookshops. And on the next day, there was a second book called More Weird Things People Say in Bookshops. So I read that in one day as well during my commute to and from work. So yeah, I highly recommend it if you're looking for something quick and fun to read. On Tuesday, I made this doodle of a baby sage that I saw on my way to work. It was really, really cute. On the 14th, another friend of mine visited from Manila, and I took her to the Ghibli Museum. This is a memo pad that I got from the museum of May and the Cat Bus, and it's really, really cute. On the 15th, I finished another book called Sula by Toni Morrison. This was a complete contrast from the past books that I've read a few days before, because this was heartbreaking, but the writing is just so beautiful. For example, this one line here, it was a fine cry, loud and long, but it had no bottom and it had no top, just circles and circles of sorrow. So this is a really good book about identity and heartbreak, and I highly recommend it if you're ready for a very painful read. This is a relatively short book as well that you can finish in a day or two. So on Friday was a really special day because the school where I'm teaching at is celebrating its 65th anniversary. So in the morning, all of the students, the teachers, and staff went outside the field, and we made a formation that would look like a sakura flower, and then a helicopter flew right below the field to take our photo. So we don't have a copy of the photo yet, but I did it in one of my other schools a few years ago, and this is what it looks like. It was a really incredible experience, and I had so much fun that day, and luckily I found this sticker from AliExpress. It go perfectly with what happened on that Friday. So on Saturday, I met my friend again, and we went to the Yayoi Kusama Museum, and then right after that, we went on a picnic. And on Sunday, I met my friend again, and sadly, it was her last day, so we had lunch together. And on the 19th, I finished another bookish book. It's called The Bookish Life of Nina Hill, and it's just so heartwarming, and I finished that really fast as well. I continued writing about the bookish life of Nina Hill on the next page. The quote, "I'd rather stay at home and read," is so relatable. I really enjoyed reading books this month, and on the next day I finished Claire Keegan's short novel called Small Things Like These, and then I jumped into another of her novels called Foster the next day. So it's starting to look like a book journal because I just rediscovered my love for reading, and I just picked up books, one book after another, and I would just write the title and the author and just my favorite quotes. So I wish I could write more, but because of the size of the planner, I could only write 2 to 3 quotes. So this particular limitation of this planner is why I'm thinking about picking up the A5 size next year, but we'll see. So on the 23rd, a lot of my time was spent obsessing about how to get Taylor Swift tickets for when she comes to Tokyo in February next year. I have never been to a Taylor Swift concert, but I really, really want to go, so it was a lot of strategizing with my friends on how we're going to get the tickets because it will be via lottery. So we are crossing our fingers that we get tickets. And on the 24th, we went to Yokohama at our friend's house. She had a really nice couch, and right behind that was a window, so I put down this window and couch stickers. And then here I just wrote the train station that we went to and the food that was served. Well, because I was reading a lot, my husband is interested in reading as well, and he doesn't have an iPad like me, so I bought him a new Kindle Paperwhite, and now I am jealous of his Paperwhite that I'm thinking about getting one, but I think I'll stick to my iPad mini for now. So on the 25th, my husband is enjoying his new Kindle Paperwhite, and he recommended Atomic Habits by James Clear to me, so I started reading that. I highly recommend it if you want to get on a particular habit or to just improve how you spend your day-to-day. June 26th is a really special day. It marked the first year anniversary of my husband living here in Japan. So I put down this airplane and Polaroid sticker and just wrote 1 year in calligraphy. And then on Tuesday, we also celebrated our 11th year anniversary. We did a little post-it marriage years ago, and we celebrated that with milk tea and cakes. And I got the date wrong. Apparently, our anniversary for this particular post-it marriage is July 11, but we celebrated that 2 weeks early, but that's okay. Any excuse to have milk tea and cake. So on June 28th, I got back into filming a YouTube video, something that I did not do for 3 weeks. And on the 29th, I was considering another job offer that I saw online because the pay was just double or triple what I'm earning now. So I'm still considering it, and we'll see how it goes. And that brings us to the 30th. So I only worked until lunchtime that day. It was a really short day. So my husband and I took a nap, and yeah, that's it. This sticker is from the washi tape shop. So that's all of the spreads that I did for June. I think I've gotten really comfortable with putting all of my plans and some bullets on the left side and then doing memory keeping on the right side. It's such a wonderful balance of how I use the book for planning and memory keeping, and I'm going to keep doing that in the next coming months. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.